Okay. I will keep us here on the main room because today we have just 5 people. So everybody will have time to talk and discuss, say your opinion. So before we start with the questions and with the discussion, we can present ourselves. So I will start with Márcio Nunes because I don't know him. So please, could you introduce yourself?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Márcio Nunes. I'm 44 years old. I live in the I live from my city called Linhares in the state of Espírito Santo. I live with my wife and my son. I'm married. I'm a student administration. I'm a student English. I started studying English through traditional school Wizard since 2018. I studied there during 3 years. Now I study at home. I practice every day my speaking English with us, the TALKNTALK. Today in the morning, I practice together my friend Jefferson in another meeting. I'm happy to participate my first time with you, Ana Clara. That's it.
Oh, I love you, Marta. Thanks for sharing, and you have a good energy. And the other Márcio, please. I will say Márcio Nunes and Márcio Ribeiro so you can understand.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I'm 39 years old. I'm grew up in Bahia, in town Bahia. I like so much North years, but I live in São José dos Campos, control side of São Paulo. And I like so much play musical instruments. I like play contrabass since my childhood. A little play electric guitar, but I like so much contrabass and different rhythms and different situation. I hear the different musical from me. I like. So I'm free time ride a bike with my daughter on weekend and make food with my family on weekend. And I'm here on TNT 1 year, and on TNT I've never studied English before, but I'm studying English on TNT every day. I'm training my listening, my speak, and so I'm studying enterprise resource planning, ERP, SAP. I like so much because my area it's very important. My area logistics. I'm a warehouse leader in a company in logistics and productions here. And so what else? I think that's it. Thank you for listening.
Thanks for sharing, Martin. Always saying good things. Jefferson, how about you? Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, I'm just a little guy that lives in Goiânia, Goiás. I'm economist, professor of Catholic University of Goiás. I love to play cards, to play soccer. Now I was walking because today is my day off from university. It's a pleasure to be here to talk about streaming platform and other things that I can talk. You must take care because we are YouTube today.
Yeah,
yeah.
We need to be careful.
Yeah.
Good. And Sarah, by the way, I loved your shirt.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. So I'm Sarah. I'm also a hostess here. I would like to study languages. My favorite color is blue, so you're gonna see me with blue all the time. I have a degree in business administration, but I currently work here on the platform with the classes for beginners. And my favorite band is Skunk. My favorite TV show is How I Met Your Mother. And I live with my family, my crazy dog, my parents, and my sister. That's me.
Good. Thank you, Sarah, for sharing. And let's go to the questions. As Jefferson said, we're live on YouTube, but we can like say our the truth. But if you don't wanna say, we can just write here on the chat to our security. So number one is, where do you usually watch movies or series? Do you prefer to watch at home or at the movies? Sarah, do you want to start? And Sarah, after you answer, you can choose another one so we can making this dynamic today.
Okay. So I usually watch on my computer or on the TV. That is easier for me. And I think this conversation can get me to jail, because I usually use the torrents, downloads, whatever, free, because it's easier. I have Amazon and the other one, HBO, yeah. But sometimes I want to see a show that is on Netflix or on Disney, and sometimes I cannot find a friend to give me the password, so I have to find my way. So it's the downloads you can find. I prefer to watch series at home because it's more convenient. But movies, I'll still enjoy the movie theater. I think that is a good experience, and whenever I can, I go there. But it's expensive sometimes. I don't have the discount anymore because I'm not a student, so I don't go so like every month, but I try to see some movies there. Yeah. And what about you, Ribeiro? I'm gonna say the last name.
Okay, so in my case, I usually watch in movie or series, and yeah, on weekend in English, yeah, because I train my listening now. In Portuguese, a little, and I prefer watch at home or the movie, both. I prefer both, So because of the pandemic, it's very difficult for me. But I now, today, it's easy in movie. During the pandemic, very difficult on the movies. Watch on the movie. I like so much, with my family and the movie because it's interesting and watch a movie, So is enjoy the opportunity with family, my children, my wife, and it's interesting about the go on the at home, and so that's it. What about you, Nunes?
So, in my case, I usually watch my movies and series through the apps. Nowadays, several apps available for us. In my case, I have access five apps. I use the Netflix and the Global Play and the Amazon, because I have my account inside Mercado Pago. I am two apps, Disney and Star. I like to use this app because for me it's more easy. But I prefer watch the movies inside the cinema because for me a big program and my family watch in the mall watch the cinema because I screen the popcorn I think more delicious inside the cinema. For me, in my case, a big problem when I go there, but I go there a little. Nowadays, I watch more inside my house. And you, Jefferson?
Of course, at home. I can't imagine watching movies or series at the cinema because I sleep all the time. I prefer to watch here with my wife, sometimes alone, drink beer and eat something. And I love to do this all the time. And I watch by Netflix. I think Netflix for me is the most popular streaming platform. And I love a lot of contents. I love of this. And what else? And the other, YouTube. YouTube, it's amazing. It's a video sharing platform that has the content that I love to watch all the time. And I think that just it.
Good. Yeah, Marcio Nunes said about the popcorn, and I know the secret of cinema popcorns. They put paprika. Paprika is paprika in English as well, and it's like that is it smells is good, and the taste is because they put this oh my god, I forgot the word, tempero. It's called paprika. So sometimes I do this at I make popcorn at my home, and I put paprika, and it seems like I am in the at the cinema because they smell, because the taste. So it's a good way to not waste too many money and eat a popcorn and watch a movie or a series at in your house. So that's the secret that I discovered. And about me, I prefer as well watch movies in my house, and it's more comfortable, and I can not waste too many money to go in a place. And I am like Jefferson, I sleep sometimes. So I will pay to watch, and I will sleep in some times of the movie. So I prefer stay at home. And about music, where do you usually listen? Do you have some streaming platform that you prefer, or you download on YouTube or in some platform? Ribeiro.
So about the music, I like hearing musical because I play, it's very important too. I use it apps for charade, I don't know. Yeah, I use it every day, and so in cell phone, and YouTube, yes. So now I always use it international music. Before I didn't like it, I know, international music because I'm Brazilian and I hear this Brazilian musical. So, and I like it samba, in general, Brazilian, general bossa nova, MP, and so, but now I hear it in international musical for charity and YouTube, and training my hands, training my listening, training my a little speaking. Yeah, I use it every hours about the musical for charity. What about you? Okay.
Could you
Jefferson.
choose? Yes.
Sorry?
You can go, Jefferson. I would say choose another person, Marcia, please. So you choose Jefferson.
Me? I can't believe. I'm joking. In my case, I love to listen FM radio. I have a very good radio here. It's called Alpha FM, and I love to listen music, especially when I'm driving or sometimes when I'm at home. What else? When I'm drinking beer and playing cards with my friends and my wife, I used to listen CD and MP3. And I have a lot of music. I have 2,000 music in MP3 and CDs, only the old ones, like Brazilian music, like Chico Buarque, Caetano, etc., etc. I have a lot of CDs about these guys. I love to listen them, and I love to watch YouTube. I used to not just to listen, but to watch, to pay attention about the lyrics. It's very interesting to improve my English and to have a better ear. That I can improve it a lot. I think that's it. And you, Marcio Nunes. Marcio, where is the rural, the car?
So I have a little problem. Tomorrow I fix the image of the car.
Okay.
Here the image. Tomorrow I return. In my case about music, I like to listen in my cell phone. I use Amazon Music because the service, the Amazon, I pay the service. The service I have access. The delivery free Amazon, Prime Video, and Amazon Music. The great service the Amazon because the cheap price. A lot of service. My cell phone nowadays I use Amazon Music. At home I like to use YouTube because I like to watch and listen in my TV when I drink a beer with my wife. Inside my car I use my CDs because my car I have the equipment. The CD, I have a lot of CDs. In my car, I use USB drive and CDs because my car creates this equipment for me. And you, Sarah?
Yeah, me too. I like to listen to CDs, but right now I feel like the computers don't have the space, the place for you to put the CDs anymore. They don't read. I don't know. My computer is like that. Usually I try to use Spotify. That is like very common, but I use the free version, so I don't have all the resources. I think that it's a good platform, but sometimes I think it has some problems. I don't know. It's it gets stuck or something like that. I do a research and I cannot find the song. I don't feel like I am not willing to pay for that service because the free version gives me some problems, so I'm not gonna do like an update, you know. Yeah, also YouTube, but I sometimes I wanna do something else on my phone, but if I'm using YouTube, I cannot, so I prefer to use Spotify, but Spotify doesn't permit you to make a playlist or to choose the song sometimes. So it's complicated, but usually I try to use these two, Spotify for music and podcasts, and also YouTube because it is the easiest one, I guess. And what about you, Anna?
Yes, I use the same Spotify to listen music on my cell phone or when I go drive and to run, take a walk. So I like to use Spotify. But when I'm at home, like doing something at the kitchen or cooking, this kind of things, I put on TV, on YouTube. So I listen some music. I put lo-fi or some video, some long video like NPV and 1.5 hour listen music about a type of music in general. So I use the two ones, and that's it. I have like Spotify for students, so it's cheaper, but I know that this year I will need to pay the other planning because I'm not a student anymore, so Spotify will cut this service for me. But I think it's still worth to pay the tax because it's okay. I can listen a lot of music for a small tax, so I prefer to. I think I will keep using Spotify. And something that I would like to add and answer. Marcio is like, Marcio Nunes is the guy of streamings. I have a lot of ones, but you show a car. Do you like cars? I didn't get you are showing a car. I don't know.
This guy, Jefferson Sage.
Oh, it's yours?
No. I like about world car, this image. I like it. I decoration my new space here at home, but I have one problem. This image tomorrow, I return this image. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Nice. Let me see another question everybody has answered. Okay. Have number 5. Okay. Have you ever felt streaming fatigue? Too many different services and not enough time? Have you ever stopped paying any streaming platform because of this? So because of it? So a lot of service you don't have many time and stop paying. I will start in this time because some years ago, before the pandemic, I was paying Spotify, but I realized that I just listen music while I was going to the college. So as I was at home, it's not necessary to have Spotify. So I stopped to pay the streaming, this streaming platform, and just listen on YouTube. But when I back to normal life, I had to back with my account on Spotify. So I didn't have time, but it wasn't necessary have this service. Sarah, and you?
Sorry, I haven't. I think that I only had two at the same time. That was Netflix and Amazon. And for me, it was like Netflix. I used to see some original TV shows and Amazon for movies. So it was like I could combine both. And I didn't feel like it was too much because it was a matter of entertainment for me. I like to have fun and watch the things that I like. And yeah, the only reason that I stopped paying it was because it was becoming more expensive. And because I don't know, Netflix especially, it's creating some rules or some restrictions, that it is harder to watch everything in the way you want or to share the password with friends. That is something that is terrible because you could save your money and now you are kind of obligated to pay. I don't know. Yeah, but I didn't cancel the service because of the feeling tired or like it was too much. And Márcio Nunes.
So for me, this moment in my life, my focus developed my English. I use a lot of the YouTube channel. I follow several influencers. For me, the main platform is YouTube. In my case, I have Netflix and Globoplay because my wife watches several series and use more this platform. I watch a little uh, uh, inside this platform. I pay the Amazon because the diversity, the products, delivery free, Amazon Music, and Prime Video. I pay this platform. I use a little. And another platform, Disney and Star, because I use the Mercado Pago, for me, it's free. But I use a little. In my case, I use more the YouTube for me. My focus developing my English. I use a lot. And you, Jefferson?
I will follow my friend. Yeah. If I felt stream fatigue, yeah, I felt fatigue with Sky TV. I used for a long time, but at the end, so boring. Oh my gosh. Every day, the same thing. And I used to say, no, Sky no more. And now what I use, as I said, I use Netflix. Netflix is very interesting because you have a variety of movies and series that you can watch. And I used to watch when I have time. And the other platform that I set to work and to joke, to listen to music and other things, YouTube. YouTube is something amazing. I have YouTube Premium, no advertising, It's very interesting. And I use a lot. I think most of the time I use in YouTube. Even when I'm working, I can listen music, watch other things. So many things that I can do. What else? Have you ever stopped paying? Yes, I said. I stopped paying because, yeah, I stopped paying Sky. I think only Sky. And in the past, I have Oi. I think it's Oi. Yeah. Oi too, in the past, long time ago. Today, I have only a very good internet here. It's very good, it's ultra internet that we have where I live in a condo. It's very interesting, so fast. No problem like in São Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. I see so many times cut off, something like this. That's it. And you, Anna, did you answer?
Yes, just
Yeah.
Márcio Ribeiro.
Okay, Marcel. Marcio Bahia from Pinhais,
I'm from
Bahia. Where you come from, Bahia? Salvador?
Santo Amaro da Purificação.
Ah, Caetano Veloso.
Yes, it's true. Yeah, I like it. And yes, I have about the first stream future, so Jefferson said Sky and Oi. So guys, technology has advantage a lot, Yeah, technology has advantage a lot, but I use it, yeah, YouTube and YouTube. Yes, I watch it. I use a lot YouTube and Netflix, yeah, Disney. Yeah, I like it, Disney, because Disney has movie about the musical, yeah, it's interesting. So yeah, and I stopped pay, yeah, I stopped to pay Sky and Oi. Yeah, technology, it's very easy today for us, Yeah, that's it.
Yes, I was going to say that we have a lot of options today, streaming platforms. I don't know if there are different prices, so I really don't know. But we have a lot of options that we can choose. Maybe don't pay Sky, but pay YouTube, where you can watch and listen, watch movies, series, and listen music, or like there are some I forgot, some shows and some TV programs that we have on YouTube, some takes. So sometimes you can just analyze what is better for you and pay just for one. I know that it's difficult. We want everything. We want Disney, we want Netflix, we want the things on YouTube. So we pay a lot of things, but we know that things are expensive, so we need to choose those who fit with us better. So, but again, we have a lot of options. We can try to discover what is better and don't lose so many money. So I would like just to add this to the conversation. And okay, I will go to another question. It's number 6. As the new release keep coming, the views start going, and many people start using piracy websites. Have you ever used any of these websites? So these piracy websites, I will start again. When I was like, before pandemic, I love to watch soccer games, and I didn't have Premiere. I don't know if you have this or not, because it was so many expensive, like R$8. So it's too many expensive, and I had like, I was a teenager. I didn't have money to pay, and my dad couldn't pay at that time. So I watched like soccer game Flamengo in this website, but I had like computer virus, so I had to stop because a lot of advertisements appearing on screen. But I had good moments watching Flamengo on this website. But nowadays I don't do this because it's I don't have security for use, and I like to understand that I need to pay to movement the economy, but mainly because the safety, not safe to use this website. Because of this I stopped it. But yes, I the past I use it to use this kind of websites. Jefferson, how about you?
It's almost the same situation. In the past, something was too, you must pay too much money. I remember Microsoft, for example. I use it a lot in the past, piracy, but now it's okay. It's all because we have, I use the Microsoft running my university. So it's no piracy anymore, no piracy. And in the past, what else? YouTube, I used to download YouTube to watch something like this. But now it's so amazing. I have premium, YouTube premium, so amazing. You can download so many things, you can do so many things. And I have no problem, everything. But what I see, it's not just in Brazil. I saw in Canada a lot of piracies, unfortunately, a lot of websites. You have a lot of advertisement in spots, all of them. If you can use this platform, it's okay. You can call this number for say $10 or $12, something like this. And you see, unfortunately, I think this is part of the world, because I think there is a big problem. If the stream is too, it's not cheap, you must pay too much money, you go to piracy, unfortunately. That's the reality. That's why YouTube is so cheap today, Netflix so cheap today, and other platforms. I think all of them are the same. And you, Sarah Conceição, 5 with 6, Conceição.
Okay, so oh, that jokes, Jefferson. Let me see. Yeah, I've used this type of what I forgot this service, because for example, I used to watch a show called The Voice USA, that I really love that show, because I still like, but not in the past, but Maroon 5 and the lead singer, he was on The Voice, so I really like to see him. And I learned a lot of English because I used to watch that show without subtitles, because I like to watch like live. They had like live shows, live presentations. So I used to put a website that I don't remember now, but you could see in real time the performance and everything. So yeah, for this I used a long time to watch The Voice and other TV shows as well, because it was easy. I feel like now, if you search for this type of TV shows, you don't find a lot of options about to watch for free, because they are restricting some things, right? They are trying to limit the search you can find and the results you can find and everything. But some years ago, it was like that. You mentioned you mentioned the advertisements. I remember it was like diffusing a bomb, because you had to click in the right place to not put a virus on your computer.
Yeah.
And I become like a master of closing advertisement. So small the X, Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the next person, Nunes.
So in my case, I already use the websites because here in our country, the service is very, very expensive. I talk about Jefferson said Sky and Claro TV, several channels. So it's very, very expensive. Nowadays, I use the app in my cell phone. I have access several channels because I use the app in my cell phone, the free. I know is a piracy, but the app is I download it inside the Play Store. I use it because I like to watch the UFC fight Saturday night.
Night.
I forgot.
Saturday night?
Yes, Saturday night. I like to watch the UFC fight. In the Sunday night, I like to watch Largados e Pelado and Discovery Channel. But expensive the service, the Sky, because different prices. In this moment, I use the app in my cell phone about the service. Another service, I pay the Netflix, I pay Amazon, and I pay the Global Play. Another service is free because I use the app Mercado Pago. So about the service, the channels, I use the app in my cell phone because I like to watch the UFC fight. And you, Márcio Ribeiro?
Of course, and I use any of the website. Yes, exactly. So today it's very interesting, but it's very hard. Depend when I watch, depend when I see, and the website. It's very dangerous because I have children. So, but I use it a lot. Piracy website, and on cell phone, I use it a little because I don't like apps on cell phone because I don't use, and always on TV, but it's very dangerous for me when I see a different situation about the piracy website, because I said I have children. It's very hard in my opinion, So, but I use all day and the piracy website. Yeah. Unfortunately or not, I don't know. Yes, because it's very expensive and about the money, and yeah, but I use a lot the piracy website.
Okay. Thanks for sharing, everyone. And I will change a little bit and I will answer some suggestion of a music or of a movie or a series. Nothing saying here. So you can share some tip for people to watch some music or listen some music on the weekend or tomorrow or even this night. So let me see. Jefferson, do you want to share?
Movies?
Yes, can be a movie or a series or a music.
Music a lot. So, I love Phil Collins. I love Rod Stewart. It's amazing. Big shows of Rod Stewart. And yesterday I was watching Coldplay. Coldplay is something It's amazing. And about series, I don't know the name, but a lot. I'm not so good to remember, but a lot. The last one I was watching a movie from a guy, 18 years old, a genius, in Netflix. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's about a genius, a guy with 8 years old, and is a genius about a lot of things. I think the last movie that I watched, yeah. I don't know the name. I need to look for, but maybe just me looking. Go ahead.
Sarah, do you want to share?
Yes, I was thinking about the TV show that I watched on Netflix that is called the Haunting of the Hill House. That is like, I'm writing here. It's like a story about a family who moved to a house, big house, and they have some stories about it, some ghosts. And I like this type of TV show because it's not only about scaring people, but they have like a story behind, you know. About music, I really like a band called the Script. There is an Irish band. They have some hits that maybe you guys know, but you don't know that you know. But they have great songs. Like this one, The Man Who Can't Be Moved. I like songs that tell like a story, you know. You can follow the steps, you can follow the lines and see a story there. Not only random verses. I guess I think that is beautiful. And yeah, these are the two recommendations that I have. And Marcio Ribeiro, or yeah, go ahead.
Of course. And about the movie, The Pursuit of Happiness, I like so much the movie. And so in series, I don't know in English, but in Portuguese, Gabarito da Rainha, o Gabarito da Rainha. Yes, I like. So about the musical, I recommend Milton Nascimento in Portuguese. And English, Jefferson said, Coldplay.
Really good. I was listening a lot Coldplay because some friends was posting on Instagram. They were in the show here on Rio de Janeiro, and I like Coldplay. Not to go to a show, like I didn't have enough money to go, but it's good music. I like. Márcio Nunes, how about you?
So, in my case, about movies, I like to watch old movies because it is moment in my life I like to remember several movies I watched another moment. Last week I watched 2 movies. The name I forgot in English, in Portuguese, Gladiador and O Mistério da Libélula. Great movies. About series, I watched one series I watch nowadays, Cobra Kai, about the movie Karate Kid in the Netflix. And about music difficult. I listen the international music because I like in the Brazil the band Capital Inicial, but at this moment I like to listen the moda de viola music in my free time.
Really good. I love Brazilian music as well. But I have a tip. Sometimes when I am working, I listen lo-fi. It's like this. I will tip here lo-fi, and there are lo-fi about Brazilian music. It's just the rhythm and the beats of the music, and it's good to relax and pay attention in the things that I'm doing. So it's a tip. And a series that I like is Blind Spot. Sorry, and I think it's still on Netflix. So guys, unfortunately, I don't have more time to talk, but I will send here the link of the feedback so you can give some suggestion for the next meeting or something to my improvement. And I really hope you have enjoyed the conversation today, this topic and everything. Thank you all for coming.